Hey everybody. Sorry I've been away for like 3 weeks. I really haven't had anything to record or talk about or do. I've just been playing set champs and whatnot, but when set champs ended, and then we have Fabled coming in literally a week, like 4 days, which is crazy. Crazy to think it's already here. I just haven't had anything to record, but trust me, I have a lot happening soon, so I will have a lot to cover. And I'm going to the Ink Invitational in 2 weeks on September 6th and 7th. And hopefully I do well there, but I might end up, recording while I'm there so we can get some insight on a big tournament and my thoughts going into it because I feel like while I can cover deck tech and I can cover my thoughts after an event, there is a lot of planning and a lot of decision making that goes on while I'm there, right? Because I meet the players, I'm how do I control like being in a big tournament? I know a lot of people have an issue with like, oh, there's so many people, but I think I could give a lot of insight on that. I don't really know what I'm going to talk about right now. I just wanted to go over some decks that I had been playing and my thoughts on them after rotation because a lot is changing. And I also want to talk about Infinity, although I might just forget because Infinity is it's just so random right now. I don't know. But first, I played this Amber Amethyst control deck. It's just mid range. At a set champ, and I had a lot of fun. It was a very good deck. I ended up in top eight or in top four in a just terrible matchup. Like there was nothing I could really do. I was just unlucky, unlucky. But I did play. I was first seed into top four, so that was fun. Um, it's very simple. It's a lot of just amethyst. It's a lot like Blurple, but you get a line because I'm using Lantern as the ramp tool. So ideally, you're always finding a Lantern. But you get some cool amber things like Rapunzel, which like a lot of stuff has high health in the late game, so you just keep drawing, and it's really cool. And you'll see like this deck just draws a ton of cards. You don't need all the genies and rabbits because Rapunzel's drawing so much. I didn't have the bounce package because I really just wanted to keep board state. That's why I lose to Ruby Sapphire so bad. When you can get a Stitch out on like turn five, that feels amazing too. Um, Ralph was great to just return whatever I needed, like if I needed a goat or I need, Rapunzel for two lore, whatever it is. Ralph was great at just putting me back into a position where I can kind of gain whatever control piece I need. Monstro, I didn't play a ton of Monstro, but he was effective every time I did play him because I just have so many cards I can discard and just keep punching people. But it was a lot of fun. This one of Lilo actually did put in some work against the Ruby Sapphire, but it just wasn't enough for me to end up winning. I think I needed more goats or something. I honestly forgot goat was in the deck, which is kind of crazy. Um, yeah, it was a lot of fun. I really like this deck. I don't think it can do anything post rotation though. That's the issue. I was like looking at all these cards. I mean, rotated, 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 rotated. It's missing a lot. I think there is some form of Amber Amethyst control that could work, probably with Dumbo, because let's be honest, Dumbo works in any Amethyst deck. But it's cooked. I don't know. It's cooked. It's over. This is a lot of fun though, and I will link this if you want to look at it, and maybe you want to try and make an edit. Now that when I saw Lantern got reprinted, I had a little hope. Amber is absolutely cooked though. If you look at all the reprints, there's like two good Amber reprints, and they're not even gonna be played. I don't think, which is so silly. Amber's well, people. Okay, I say that. I say like, oh, Amber's in a bad spot because of these reprints. It's true. I'm not backing up on that ever. But people are like arguing like, oh, but Amber's still the meta. That's just because of Lady and Daisy. Like honestly, there's so these few Amber cards that are really good that just make it play. It doesn't matter what got reprinted. Like we already have an Amber package from like the past four sets, so the reprints meant nothing. Um, there was dude look the best one was like World's Greatest Criminal Mind. That's terrible. It's a terrible reprint. Um, let's move on to my next deck. So I played this on Saturday at the One for All 1K, where I got 13th place. Probably the least lucky day of Lorcana, I would say, because I fought my heart out. Like at these matches, that I micro decisions might have made me pull one or two more wins, but like, oh, it was rough. Um, really bad. Jeez. It's a simple discard. Dude, I'm just a discard fan, and I hate to say it, like I like playing discard, but I do. I really like playing discard, and I wanted to go out with a bang, but I didn't. And it's fine. But I had a bunch of one. I was like one tank, one Rapunzel. I was doing a Sonic Warrior package and Robin Hood, so like I had like a Floodborne thing. Um, I don't know, when will my life begin? I had a Zeus. I was just playing my Enchanteds. I just really like this card. There was a moment where this was relevant, but not that many. As honestly, I used this just to ping an Iago in one game. That was kind of fun. This deck's it's pretty simple. Like we have some like Honey Lemon and Anna for the Muses bounce loop. I feel like I had 8 chips in my deck because I just always found them. Double Singer pulled me through every game, but I was hoping like half the room was Ruby Sapphire and Steel Song, and I didn't see a single one. That's like those are the matchups I was looking for, and I dodged them all. I played aggro on the draw. I played Emerald Amber discard, which is just an auto loss. I can't do anything about it. Like literally, they go Aladdin, Prince John, Muses, Under the Sea, and I can't do anything about it. I can try and discard, but I don't have enough discard compared to them. They just discard me first. Um, and that was bad. Then I played a Blurple. I did do good against the Blurple. I think I shouldn't do that well. I don't know. I mean, Double Singer really hurts Blurple, so like there was definitely like a lot of interaction. That was my favorite game all day. It was the only one that was interactive and cool. I also played another Ruby Emerald discard deck with like Tremaine and stuff. My boy Rascal. Um, he just bricked. It was like it was just whoever gets the Diablo set up first kind of wins that game, or the Prince Johns. So it was just whatever. Not a big win, but like, dude, today was so bad. Ugh, there was one aggro game I think I could have won if I'd played differently, but dude, just the docks and stuff. I can't. On the draw hurts so bad. I won every game I was on the play in the aggro matches, so that was fine. I just wish I had won a die. My highest die roll was like a 4 all day. It was so bad. This deck's a lot of fun. Of course, it's all rotating, so I won't even mention rotation proofing this. Another deck I played at a set champ, I probably could have done better, but I just like gave it. I think it was fifth. It was a top 4 cut, so it was like whatever. But I wanted my friend to make it into cut because he deserved a win, so I just kind of let it go. But this deck. Okay, I could talk about this deck for a while because this is one of the most fun things I've ever played. Not for my opponents though. It's kind of a non-interaction deck, so it's not super healthy. But everybody knows I made maximum lore. It went trending for a while at the Impact Gaming 1K, the Jackson Warren Memorial. Um, it's so fun. I love that deck. It was good. It was like an aggro, just play big things, go fast. But it had it was just bad. It was a bad deck, but I made it good. I made the deck good. So I made this items version Ruby Sapphire. So we kept the Bell, Flynn Cogsworth. I got rid of Tinkerbell just because like there just wasn't enough targets. And we got Super Goof still. We have Maximus, of course. Tamatoa for the items, but we have a huge item package. And the only 3 unequals in the deck are Maurice's Workshop, which is really fun. But I was focusing on this big bell, massive bell, because there's a lot of the games you're just controlling the early game. You're building up a bunch of items, trying to get them into the discard so that you can play a little bell. You can shift it for free, ideally, if you have 7 items in the discard, and then play Maximus. And if you have Chromicons, Vitalosphere, Maui's Fishhook alone, can get Bell to 10 strength very easily. So then Bell can quest for 3, put 3 items on the bottom for 6 lore. Maximus at the end of the turn gains 5 more lore, so that's an 11 turn swing. There was a lot of games where I would have like double Maximus in a Bell and gain 16 lore. You can pop Medal of Heroes on Bells, you can quest for 2 more. Like, it's just you're building up to that blowout turn, and hopefully you've gained a little bit of lore before then with Flynn. I think Flynn's probably the first thing I'd cut. It won a few games, but I'm mostly just focused on this. Um, and the good thing about this is for Infinity, like I think this is really relevant. When we get Hiram back, I do have an Infinity build I'll probably show off at some point. I don't think I'm going to be playing it in 2 weeks, but later down the line, maybe for set champs, I'll think about it because if anyone is doing a Infinity set, I don't know if that's an option, but if it is some Infinity event, I would love to bring this back because it's really good, and it's really good with Hiram, of course. Hiram's just good because it banishes the items. I really want to mess with red blue items because I think there's a lot of room here, and just no be. I don't need be prepared, man. You just Mulan Vitalosphere is better than be prepared because I keep my board, and I got a Mulan. I'll won a lot of games with just 7 8. Play Mulan, use Vitalosphere, blow up the board. It's really cool, and you can use like Ruby Chromicon to buff Mulan as well, so she doesn't feel so weak on the second attack or even the first one if you're rushing her out. There's one I did hit for 7 damage, 3 characters for 7. Like that's really good. That's really good. Ruby Chromicon also helps you get like Scrooge and Tamatoa to 5 strength for Maximus, so you can do it more casually, or you know have two of them. You get Maximus to 5. The deck just it works really well. It flows super nicely, and I think this is probably one of my favorite decks of the set. And I just oh man, the games are just so good. There's just sometimes you just break on all items or something, but I can probably change some things. It's more testing or whatever. But it went really well. I didn't really play any good matchups, but I had a lot of fun. Anyways, I don't think this is rotation proof at all. We're losing Popsicle. Popsicle's just so important. I think if we kept Workshop and Popsicle, but there's no hook, there's no Vitalosphere, so we just have Chromicon and Heroes. That's really bad. I don't. Why would they do this whole Ruby Sapphire item thing and then just get rid of Popsicle? It doesn't make any sense to me. It doesn't. Silly. It's so silly. Anyways, oh, I also wanted to give a plug to like the merch. I have merch now, so I'll drop the link down there. And also, I started a Discord. It's not very cool or like interesting at all, but there's a Discord now, so you can talk to me if you want to ask questions, ask about decks. I'll probably be posting more there when Fabled actually launches, so I can give you guys some ideas, talk about my feelings and my thoughts. Um, I also had this idea, and you can respond if you want, to do a series where I take meta decks and I tech them against other meta decks. Like, would that be cool? If you're like, oh, I'm a Ruby Sapphire player, I really want to be Amber Steel, and I just give you a bunch of ideas to beat Amber Steel, so like you hard counter. I would probably call that this is like a series, I guess. Call it hard counter. Just thought, just an idea. Anyways, I did want to look at Fabled for a second. One epics, awesome. I love epics. I think they're really cool and they're very simple. And it so far it seems like 2 to 3 a box, which is really promising. Hopefully, I actually pull those. What is happening? Oh, I need set number. Okay. Oh my gosh, this set. The set's weird. I mean, I'm not happy about it because I don't like reprints, but there's definitely an interesting meta going on. But the new cards I did want to talk about. There's some really cool new cards like this beast. I think this beast is I mean, it's very specific, but it's very good. Anything that is like a static buff is a very good card. This is like the same reason Cove is good. This card is good. It's good for making trade. It's good for being on the draw. That's for sure. Just a great recovery card. This Minnie Mouse is terrible because it has to be exerted. So this is relevant. I've tested a lot with this. Well, I haven't, but I've tested in games with it, and she just becomes useless because they're not exerted. How fun! Um, what else is new? Circle of Life, I'm not a huge fan so far. It doesn't seem too relevant. It's just a lot of like, it's a lot of work just to play a character that might be good. I don't know. It's a lot of work. Um, Dumbo. This Dumbo's not great. This Dumbo's amazing. People are like, oh, he just gets removed, but like, he's a must-answer card, and we need more of that in this game because Shark exists, so we need to like counter that. You know? I think it's good. Timothy Q Mouse. This is my boy. This is Anna and Amethyst. and you bet I will be playing some big butt blurple in my time with Baymax and Bell and these 1/4s because this is beautiful. Ursula, I'm not a huge fan so far, but anything that exerts is good in my book. I think you could just play this without any songs and just get the exert effect. It's the same reason Elsa's good, right? You just want to exert a character to open them up. Magic Feather. This card's crazy. This card's so good. You can give this on literally anything, like some big quester. I thought about in Infinity, you give this to like Ariel Treasure Collector. Give her evasive. Like, what the heck? She just keeps questing for 5. I thought about this too. Cusco with evasive would be gross. That's disgusting, man. Like any of these big questers or give it to a max. It's so random too. I mean, it's an evasive meta, so it's probably not perfect. Like, you're probably just gonna get countered by some other evasive, but whatever. It's fine. Come on, Emerald stuff real quick. This Goofy's really cool. I like draw effects and it kind of gives payoff to locations. So hopefully, if we get more locations next set, this Goofy will be relevant. He might be relevant in Infinity, but I doubt it because Sapphire Steel's too good. Sapphire Steel struggles against locations, I think. So, yeah, maybe. This Max Goof, I don't really like this one. I think he's just a shift target. Just because, like, he doesn't synergize with his own deck because he wants to return actions that cost 1 or less. It's just silly. Genie's amazing. Under the Sea Proof. Buy this card immediately. If you want to buy good cards for this set, this Genie is that card. I think might be one of, if not the best card in this set. Max Goof is great, but like I said, he wants 3 or less. He wants 4 or less. So you can't play the 4 or lesses with this one because he can't return them. I just don't get it. I don't get it. I don't know. Bobby's great. Is just Simba. I don't know if I'm talking about every card. Fishing pole is just trash. Powerline, everybody knows Powerline. I'm not gonna talk about that. PJ Pete, I think is actually a good card, but no one's playing it. I think he's good. It's just song only. There's not enough songs in Ruby. Mickey Mouse. I'm messing with Mickey Mouse. I'm getting there. I'm gonna make him good. I think I was hating on this card at first because I thought about how bad BLT is, and it was never really good. But getting BLT on turn 5 actually is pretty decent. Like that's why the Mufasa decks played him. It's not bad. I2 is really not good. I love this Alice. This Alice is like so fun. Issue is a lot of the item decks want to be in the discard, and this one just puts it in the inkwell. So I'm not sure if that's gonna matter too much, but I think like maybe DKP or some Ruby Sapphire list really does want to do this because of the -2 effect. Okay, I messed it up. I messed it up, guys. I think the -2 effect is pretty big. Mulan, I really love because I want Princess Energy to be good. Cruella, don't worry about Cruella. There's a, I'll get there. I'll talk about Cruella later because oh my gosh, that card is special. Nala, get out of my face. Who made this card? And I can't believe this is a thing. And we're like, Piglet, not good enough. Let's give it resist. Like, what the heck? At least it's uninkable. I think that's the only redeeming factor. Lilo's really good. Mini Cricky. And the alien effect is actually kind of relevant. I wish we got Little Rocket, but I think, yet again, I'm thinking about Infinity a lot. This card's relevant. Scar is so good. I have some friends who are doubters, but like giving +1 globally, at least to all allies, is relevant enough for him to like be good even if he gets removed, right? Because he's getting removed, and you got an initial effect. You could use that turn to like challenge or something. But if he goes off and you draw like 18 cards because of your allies giving support, so, like bro, it's so stupid. You just win. Like if he gets off properly, you just win. Little John I think has potential, but there's not enough one-drop villains for this to be really good. I don't know, it's kind of silly. Jasmine, I love. I think Jasmine's really good. One, because it's a discard engine. Like, if you're playing Desperate Plan and you're like, oh, I'm stuck on 2 Desperate Plans, Jasmine can just discard the other one, and then you can play this one. I think it's really cool. Any other relevant cards? No, I'm down to epics. Oh my gosh, they look so good. And enchanted. Come on, dude, they're so pretty. They're so pretty. Yeah, I guess that's all I'm talking about there. Um, yeah, I guess that's all I want to talk about. I just wanted to check in before I play these big tournaments. I might go over my deck that I'm going to play into it, and then just upload it after so that I don't get sniped because that would suck if I go and somehow someone knows Soul Channel. Anyways, thanks for watching. Hopefully you learned something or got some ideas. I'm gonna share all these decks down below and come talk to me on Discord, please. Give me some ideas. Let me help you. I'm here. I'm so ready for Fabled. This rotation is a lot of fun already, and I cannot wait to get some epics. Probably not enchanteds or iconics, but epics. That's for me. Um, but yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.